Hello, Hippocat.
Hi.
So we might finish Metroid Prime today if we're lucky. Because it seems like we only have one big location to explore, not even a whole one. The rest of Phazon Mines. And
So when are you gonna stream that thing?
later. I figure I might stream that thing, like, if I wanna stream something during the week, like I did SNES Doom. After I do SNES Doom. Probably not on weekends. I actually kind of want to ease up a little bit on weekends and only do one day of the weekend, like maybe Saturdays, Metroid Prime 2 and such.
I approve of that.
Yeah, I kind of want to have like at least a full day for myself every once and again, because like today I would have probably would have gone walking because the weather's nice, lots of snow, but nah, I can't really waste 3 hours. Anyway, well, that guy just exploded from that, okay. Anyway, there is something I should have looked up. I should have looked up the Metroid pet message, but it doesn't really matter that much. There is something. What is there? In this location that I forgot to check last time, but I actually checked it kind of between sessions. Basically, there is a room. That room. And we can access it now. It has the plasma beam missile combo extension thing, which I don't really need right now, so I'm gonna do that when I come back through that whole location. And I haven't found that hypothetical item in a test tube or what? No, not test tube. In a, you know, one of them pipes from which the elite pirates came. Which I was absolutely sure there was an item like that, but I didn't see it while I was doing that on Saturday. So, today we're going into that ocean of Phazon, past which we could get thanks to our X-ray. And exploring the rest of that. And provided we get the suit against Phazon, we'll probably get into that other place down by the somewhere here with the red door that is pretty much in Phazon, and so that might get us through the rest of this. Then again, this pink, we might actually emerge from there. Now that I look at it, we might actually emerge from out there instead. I don't know what this room is, but some of these rooms look like they could be a boss fight. Which I'm pretty certain Omega Pirate is gonna be around here someplace. Oh shit! I forgot there were Metroids about here. Quick, give me my freeze beam. At least they're much easier here than in Super Metroid, where they just kind of appear from off screen and immediately latch onto you, unless there's something in between you. Right, where is the... This is the X-ray visor, helpfully marked with a little X on the icon. Okay, how did I best approach this last time? I guess... almost. Do I need the mushrooms? Yes, I guess I do. That seems a bit too high up without the mushrooms. I'm not sure how this exactly moves, but I'm confident I'm gonna land in some fashion. Yes, okay. So... Oh shit, not exactly what I wanted, but it works. Okay. Last time we went backwards onto that whole place with that bridge and stuff, and there was, I think, a missile extension, because what else would be there? And today I'm guessing we're gonna go, well, I mean, there is not really much of a choice. We're gonna go through that wide door that I don't think I've gone through previously. Which would be accessible by this spider track here. actually need to hold the button to stick to it, right? Ah, what? Didn't repress it in time, apparently. That's kind of weird. I'm pretty sure I did, but who knows, maybe I just flew past it very quickly. Alright. I'm kind of dreading the spider ball acrobatics that are to come in the future Metroid Primes, as far as I know. But maybe they're all just kind of tailored to make it seem dangerous, but not actually very dangerous at all. You know what? While... Oh, that can miss. I didn't know plasma beam can even miss. Looked instantaneous. Oh well, you know what? I don't care about you guys. Nothing on the platform, it seems. There's a bunch of phasing. The door is somehow already opened. I guess I shot at it without noticing. Let's actually scan a bunch of stuff. Those guys are already scanned, but there might be something. No? Not even the door. Oh well. Aha, and here's the elevator to pink then. By which I mean just the connector that is marked pink on the map. We're going deeper into the impact crater. It's kind of weird because you'd think like the impact location there in the middle would be the most damaged, but it seems pretty flat and clear. Maybe the pirates cleared it out, who knows. Then again, they did say in their logs that they had trouble actually getting access to it, so it's just all weird. Okay, who's that? Some guy. I guess I'm just gonna try to jump there. There's fuck tons of mushrooms, but I don't think any of them are big enough to stand. Well, I mean, the ones that I used to get back up, but the bottom is just phasing, and more phasing. Might be something hidden in it if we do get a phasing suit, so I'll have to look out for that. What the fuck is that? Hunter Metroid. Oh, I don't remember this thing. Okay. Adolescent Metroid. Energy Siphon Tentacle increases its threat level. As Metroids develop, they become more efficient predators, and an energy-draining tentacle allows them to attack at a distance. Quick to anger, a Hunter Metroid will charge troublesome prey and attempt to ram them into submission. Cold-based attacks are still quite effective against... I wonder if they mean to imply that we just have never seen Metroids past the infancy stage in other Metroid games. Though the Super Metroid from Super Metroid seemed pretty big and grown up, but maybe it's just boosted with pirate bullshit again. Oh, come on. Uses a clever weaving pattern to avoid all my shots. Check out that power bomb. Keep dropping power bombs for me, not that I really need them. Oh, okay. I wonder why they put so many mushrooms in here. Doesn't really seem like a fit for Metroid in general. Well, I can just hop on the mushrooms, or grab onto this guy. Yes, okay. No, okay, that was apparently too far. Huh. And huge syringe-looking things. I guess they're jackhammers or something. Right, but I don't need to get up there to progress through this room. Where do I get up? Just here. Maybe not. These platforms seem kind of awfully small. Maybe they're just incidental geometry. I guess I can jump on the mushroom. And... what is that? That's back, okay. Maybe I just do this. And there's gonna be a place to get up back in the beginning. I wonder if this game is supposed to be darker when like played on TV, because it seems kind of awfully bright. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Hopefully the
looks fine to me.
I don't know, that just feels like these caves would be darker. Oh, okay, that wasn't really difficult. And we did have places that were supposed to be dark, but they weren't even dark either. The ones where the lights turned off and I could still see everything. Okay, which one are you? Are you power bomb or missile or what? I'm gonna just assume power bombs for everything now. Oh shit, that's disappearing. Okay, come back please. Oh, I guess I need to boost. Yeah, that would make sense. Hopefully the boost lasts me through this whole thing. Yeah. Well, I'll check out if there was anything hidden there when I get a better costume. Okay, this is definitely not for me without a costume right now. I have to remember this place. Okay, now it's properly dark. Okay. Can I kill them with plasma? Probably not. I can get their attention though, and that's good enough. Too bad the whatever gun is called, whatever her cannon, arm cannon shots aren't foaming like the missiles. That would really come in handy right now. But I could probably still fight them with the wave beam if I wanted to. That one seemed a little bit faster hitting. Or maybe this doesn't work anymore. Also, I just figured maybe the Hunter Metroid stuff is the result of a phase exposure, not a normal stage of life that they are supposed to have. Maybe that's why we haven't seen them in other games. I'm not actually sure. There's a lot of life stages of Metroids in Metroid 2, but obviously I've never played it. Come on, attack me already. Please shoot. Fucking cannon bullshit. Ah. Okay, the most annoying thing about combat in this game for me is how freaking long it takes to go back from missiles onto the beam, because it needs to go through the animation of the cannon closing back up or whatever. That's really like, you never needed to wait at all in the previous games. What the hell, man? And there, I absolutely could have shot the Metroid if the cannon would just transform properly in time. Yeah, there is some speedrun style trick though, for like instant transformation or spamming rockets or something, but I don't remember how it's done because I've never actually paid attention. I just know that it exists. Oh wait, there was another red door there somewhere. And also I was kind of going backwards there, just noticed. Right. Please lock onto that. Okay, I guess you didn't want to. That flying guy. I wonder if you ever really are expected to jump and then grapple onto him, or if it's all just, you know, you have to look up and you get enough distance. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I do it from that mushroom. Maybe I can't even get to that mushroom right now. Yes. So there might be a double use for that guy. First to get across there, and that will give me a good platform to get across to that one door that leads to a dead end, looks like. Might be a save station. I don't think we need a map room. Okay. The good part is that I can initiate the grapple when it's close enough, and then it'll still reach as it's flying away, even if it flies beyond the range at which I could shoot at it in the first place. So that's useful. It says it's M, so what, just missile extension? Not extension, replenishment. Man, my cannon looks like it's just gonna boil up. Okay, maybe that will be useful. Any lore on the walls? No. Sometimes they did put lore on the walls. Now I wonder if I missed anything before, because I didn't start looking for that right off the bat. Okay, let's... I don't fancy reaching that other mushroom. Fuck you! Flying piece of shit. Still better than that thing that you had to do a lot in Meridia though. With grappling onto guys and then propelling yourself upwards and shit like that. Which you didn't have to do, but you did. Kinda interesting how no other 2D Metroid game seems to have grapple beam. I don't know if that Metroid 2 remake on the 3DS has it. Might have, but neither Fusion nor Zero Mission I think have. Well, I mean Fusion obviously doesn't. Zero Mission I don't think either. Wait, there's something going on. Aha! Piece of shit. Invisible piece of shit even. Okay, I'm just gonna assume piece of shit are gone. Yep. But there is wall jump in Prime 2. That is something that exists. Oh hey, plasma people. If I was going for 100% scans I would scan them, but I already know what I need to see. Yo, this is the same stuff but now it's plasma. Actually, I'm kinda running low on... Wait a second, where? Oh, it's just one big room, that's why that part is already cleared. Okay, so this room might be an upgrade or it might be something useful. But I kinda hope I don't run out of health before we get to, presumably, the Omega Pirate. Man, dodging these things is harder than in Doom, that's saying something. At least my lock-on distance is very, very low. That's nice. Okay, yes, he's still burning up, that's good. Right, well, better not fall into Phazon. Any crates about? No? I guess not. Okay, well. Time to roll. I know I left that bomb there. Okay, how does this go? There is a shadow still, thankfully. No, that's not a ledge I can roll on. Jump! Oh, what the fuck? Ceiling, okay. Aha! I can grapple onto that. So does it give me some sort of advantage? Can I jump onto this perhaps? Seems like a pretty slim chance actually, but...
It looked like there was something there.
I think that little white thing is just like, you know, one of them flare lamp things. I'm actually,
okay.
I kinda think I won't be able to do this, but there's a pipe. Okay, if that pipe wasn't there, I wouldn't have been able to do this, but... And yeah, it's just a lamp here. Oh well. Because, you know, it was weird because I don't think that thing was really necessary to get to the other side. But it might be, just in case I'm just gonna swing on it again. Whee! Okay, clearly some scanning to do. Man, you have a lot of health. Wait, no, wrong. This is what I want. Hopefully by Metroid Prime 2 I will learn to remember which set of buttons is the visor stuff and which set of buttons is the beam stuff. I do believe they still have different visors and shit. Yep. Lock onto that. Come on. Come the hell on. Why aren't you locking onto that? Come on, Samus. Come on. Come on. This feels a bit like a JRPG where you just question if you have enough health to get through a dungeon, because you can't really use a lot of skill to avoid losing health. Mega Pirate Absorption System test results are in. Field tests indicate that the system is very effective against beam weaponry. We are alarmed at the field's inability to handle missile attacks, however. Science team is working around the clock to correct this critical design flaw. The Mega Pirate cannot afford such a weakness in battle. As we continue to observe the development of Project Helix's elite pirates, it becomes increasingly obvious that these warriors will usher in a new era of space pirate dominance. They are incredibly resistant to damage, and their ability to transport and wield so many weapons at once makes them the ideal mainstays of our ground forces. Though they are not as quick as typical pirates, it makes little difference. With a platoon of elite pirates in the vanguard of an army of normal and flying pirates, we will have a near indestructible backbone that should turn the tide in any engagement, rather. That kind of reminds me of Shadow Man with the big ass beasts that are supposed to be like soldiers in an army, but you thankfully only fight them one by one. You only see them march as an army if you have the game over by the ending, basically. Then acquiring also critically low. Causing rapid cell degeneration. All test subjects. No subject lived longer than 2 decacycles in our simulations. Their lifespans must be increased to be cost effective. You know, I'm fairly sure the GameCube had system clock. And this should have been like Metal Gear Solid 3, the fight with the old man. You basically wait a couple of years or turn the clock forward in the console and the thing just dies from old age because it degenerates or whatever. That's what should have been done with the Omega Pirate. Okay, let's just give 20. Farming crates might not be the best idea. Okay, save? Yes. Which means life. And no game overs. That's very generous of them. They didn't put a save before that other place though. Earlier in the Pheasant Mines, which was very nerve-wracking, but whatever. And what goes on up here, I wonder? I don't think I looked. Well, shit to read, that's good enough for me. Efficiency maximum, production blah blah good. Health alert, phase radiation warning still in effect. Do not enter a phase in processing area without level B radiation gate. Prolonged exposure is 100% fatal. Just monitors. Wait, what? Wait, wasn't there a door at the bottom? I guess not. Oh well. Oh boy. Suddenly, fog for no reason. Interesting looking. Oh well. Frigidite. Fuck's Frigidite. I guess I can melt this shit, perhaps. Okay, interesting. They didn't want to just have a red door, they wanted me to have to shoot some ice above it. Cool. Maybe it's to increase the drama. There we go, there's a motherfucker. I definitely remember watching, when I watched the playthrough, this place was like 5 times darker. Oh well, I'm not complaining about stuff being bright and seeable. Wonder if I could scan him before the fight started. Mega Pirate, most powerful of the elite pirate forces. Mega Pirate can become invisible to normal sight. It is vulnerable when cloaked, as all energy is drawn from defense systems. By exposing itself to phase, it can regenerate damaged tissue and organs. Considered the pinnacle of the elite pirate program, this enemy should be handled with extreme caution and maximum firepower. So, what I'm getting from this is, I must use the X-Men visor. If he disappears, and in that situation I could probably hurt him with beams. For now I'm just gonna use regular missiles. Oh shit, I'm gonna step in the phaser. So you can't do shit against that. And his absorption. If I used power missiles, I would be firing regular beam shots to start the charge, so that would have given him some ammo to shoot back at me. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait for animations, like right now, to shoot missiles at his shoulders. Oh shit, melee attack. Okay, one shoulder down. I wonder if this one will be covered. This one probably won't be covered by that hand. Good. Be careful. Time to get cloaked? Oh, or maybe time to get shot a bunch. Oh no. Oh, there's people. I better look what type of people they are. What color of people they are.
Don't judge people by their color.
Well, you know, in this situation, it's perfectly justified to select the weapon you use on the people depending on their color. Which is kind of messed up, but, you know, it's just a fact of life. Okay, where'd he go? Oh shit, I know where he went. Duh. Then maybe now he's... yeah, now he... fuck, what? Oh, he has... oh boy. What is that stuff? I hope he's not shooting out meteoroids, I hope this just bombs. So it looks like actually... this was just like a way to get him vulnerable. And I should not have been focusing on the pirates, I should have been focusing on shooting his ass with beams. Because he has a life bar, and that life bar has not gone down a single pixel during all this. Hopefully I have enough missiles for all this bullshit. Now the tedious shoulder. Maybe I can bait him into doing that repeatedly, instead of walking at me like that. Or I guess he can just lower his hand randomly from time to time. I don't really want to waste missiles on the chance he does that again. Okay, now, fuck you, motherfucker. Where is he at? Actually, maybe I can kill one of the pirates. Provided there is just... yeah, there's more than one, so I can kill one, and at least I will be getting less damage while shit happens. Okay, now the visor, and where is our friend? Our friend is right there. Oh, he's what? He's already regenerating. Come on. No, I don't want to focus on that guy, you idiot. Ah! Okay, so he just doesn't even wait until he kills the pirates. That's nice to know. He kills them for me though. Okay, I don't really want to fire this. Learning. So when is the best time? I didn't even see him when he had two pirates. I wonder if he stays cloaked when there's both pirates, or if he just disappears for a limited amount of time. Come on, I shot that. I kinda feel like I should just start ignoring his attacks because they don't really amount to that much damage. Ah, that somehow hit him. What the fuck even was that? Okay. Now I'm just gonna completely ignore the pirates, and I'm gonna select the waveling because, of course, that usually goes through shit. Yeah, right, he fucking disappears completely. Where is he? Like, I can hear him around here somewhere.
Hello, Sabiente.
Hi, Sabiente, maybe the hit visor? No, the hit visor doesn't help either. There we go, there I'm doing damage. That's kind of really little damage though. That's depressing. Okay, he teleports between basin pools or something to get health back. Maybe. God damn it. Okay, kill the other pirates, please.
Cool, just do that, what? 6 more times?
Yeah. Yes, looks like that's gonna be a bit tedious unless I find something else out about how to cook him faster. Oh man, and he absorbs all the beams I'm shooting at the pirates as well. Well, not all of them, but some of them. I should not have done that, okay. Maybe I can just do... I mean, I can afford to shoot a little bit of plasma in exchange for power missiles, but that's just gonna be quicker. Fuck off. Ah. No, that's gonna just run me out of missiles before I can do anything. There's definitely some strategy to this guy that I'm not grasping, because I've seen people kill him fast, I'm pretty sure. It never takes like fucking hours upon hours. Okay, maybe the plasma beam. Maybe I don't need the wave beam. Fuck off, pirates. Like, where is he? How am I supposed to do anything here? Come on. When he appears, he starts immediately generating shit. Okay, yeah, the plasma beam does way more damage. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up. Okay, thank you for killing them. I think I'm gonna die before I finish this boss right now. Let's try. It's kind of fucked up. It really shouldn't just completely vanish, that's bullshit. Missiles low. Wonder whether I would get replenishment or not. Maybe there is something I can do with the phasing. What if I dropped a power bomb in the middle of this shit? No, I guess. It was kind of a tall order there. Maybe we can do something to those things. No. Nope. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, shoulder, missile. I'm just gonna do this, I guess. Actually, maybe I see something without any visor. What does he do? Okay, so he kinda teleports, but where? Just vanishes for no reason. Can't even like deduce where he might be at. There is no hint. And he does that, and that's pretty much the extent of how much I can damage him, which is kind of retarded. Don't shoot, you piece of shit. Or I guess I could keep doing that. Okay, maybe 2 more times or so should be enough. But I won't be able to pull it off with my health levels right now. That's BS in every possible way. And every fucking pirate is different color. So I can't really feasibly cut them all myself. I have to wait for him to murder them. Maybe I'll get some... Well, I don't have nearly enough missiles to finish him off. That's kind of depressing. Yeah, maybe bosses are not the best part of this. Yeah. Fucking sucks. Yes, yes, come on, load. Really, just let me get to the boss, please. There was some trick some people did by like approaching him from the side or something. Something weird, like being able to do something before the battle starts. I don't remember what it exactly was. Clearly not scanning him, no? At least I can skip the cinematic. Okay, this might be necessary to do to be able to target him properly, so I'm gonna have to scan him every time, looks like. I wonder what can be done when he regenerates, because it seemed there for a second, because usually I do 1 round of damage on him and he teleports and he does that little thing where he regenerates and already he can be damaged at that point. But the last time, the very last time before I died, there was something where it looked like I did more damage to him because I like stunned him during his regen or something. So I wonder if it's like a Primogen thing where you can shoot the part that's regenerating and maybe stun him again so you can damage him again. So after he teleports I'm gonna have to probably come out of the X-ray vision and see what changes. Maybe I can see his parts returning. It would have been alright if he didn't just disappear right like that at the beginning. Okay, sounds like he'll be here. But I should still keep rotating around just in case I'm wrong. Yes, I'm wrong. Fucking shuriken, fucking shuriken, fucking shuriken. Fuck off! Piece of shit. Okay, so maybe... I'm not sure if my X-ray is even at all necessary there, because it does say that he'd be vulnerable. That he'd be vulnerable to stuff while in cloaking mode, but I still can't hiss him. Can't see him in cloaking mode, even in X-ray. So I wonder if that's not necessary at all, the X-ray visor. And so if that's not necessary, maybe I can better shoot his armor off as he regenerates it. Come on, do the fucking thing. Shit, missiles. Oh, come on, I was hitting that. You can't say it was invulnerability fucking flames. You don't get invulnerability flames, fucking boss. So, what about not going into the X-ray? Because you could see his, like, circular system right here as well. Just fine, even. Okay, no. I need this. Well, that kinda sucks. Just fucking shoot, come on. Yes, cool. Oh, fucking birds. And now he's back normal. Okay, so I just did it twice and I did enough damage to him, so maybe there's not much to it. So, okay, this part is... like, this boss is janky as hell in every way. Because the missile shooting is just kinda terrible. And when he deflects them, it doesn't really make any sense when he does and when he doesn't, because his arm animation is really fucked up. He just fucking twitches all the time like that. Hopefully the bosses are better in the future Metroid Primes, because I've never myself played them. I don't know how they are gameplay wise. I won't be able to judge from, you know, the concept and the rest of the game, like the atmosphere, but the boss combat, I know there is one that everyone hates in Metroid Prime 2 because it's very difficult. But it might be difficult in a way that's not just tedious bullshit like Metroid Prime 1. Maybe I can kill a bunch of pirates because he doesn't go visible for a bit. Maybe I can kill at least one of them so that they stop harassing me. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I should kill that one. Also, I could probably prepare a charged beam. Where the... okay, so okay, charged beam does work. Should have appeared somewhere else. The part that fucks with me that I can hear him. Okay, one more time should be enough. I can hear him, but where he actually appears does not in any way correspond to where I hear. Oh shit, I'm nearly dead. I just noticed. Well, fuck. How did that happen? Oh man, Sabiente is giving a bunch of messages I can't read because I'm mid-combat. Just Piece of shit, shoot the fucker, what are you even doing? Controls, this game sometimes, kill me. No, not Pfizer. Holy shit, I can't even do this. Go away. Okay, give me help. No, not power bombs. Who cares about power bombs? Okay. I don't give a shit about my mic even at the time. Yeah, the Boost Guardian is the one. No, not the Boost. It's the Spider Guardian, I think, that everyone hates. Or was it? No, it was the Boost Guardian. Right. The Spider Guardian is actually kind of fun. The Boost Guardian is the one that everyone hates, and I'm looking forward to actually finding out that that's much easier than people say, because that's how it usually goes in these games. Fuck this boss though. Like the previous two were just tedious as hell, because long, way too long, way too much health on them, but this one is just kind of retarded. Because it says different things in the description of him than what ends up happening in the combat. Because he can just disappear for good for no reason, instead of just vanishing into like cloaking device thing. And when he reappears, and you can see him, he is already regenerating at that point, so like, good luck at that. You know, this would have been better if I just didn't need to shoot like fucking missiles into him each time. With his glitchy fucking beam deflection bullshit. Like there, why the hell didn't it hit anything there? I'll try that Sabient. I thought about doing that, but I'm not sure when he reappears. I don't know. Like, I want to be in X-ray to immediately catch him when he reappears. Because if I see him by his like little lightnings that he does in normal vision, it's already too late to do any sort of damage, because I have to switch to X-ray and start shooting him. Maybe I can kill one, at least. Oh. Or I could just go into the wall, that's fine too. Okay, I think by this time I need the X-ray. Switch to fucking closet. Okay. Well, clearly there is absolutely no time to kill all the pirates, not even remotely. You know, this was kinda lucky. Right. Oh, just fucking die, Jesus. This is just in every way possible. There's still one alive, because of course. Those are not even remotely 100 health balls, you are mistaken. I guess 10 to drop doesn't mean always drop, but they never drop to 100% ball for me there, as far as I'm aware. course there's phasing puddles in the floor which I absolutely cannot see because I have to be locked onto him. Man, this is just not a good boss. I don't know, I can't really make out which ones are 100 because I don't know which one, like how they look like. But I don't think I've seen any really big ones anywhere. God, of course it's gonna be fucking ice pirates. Okay, you know what? No, fuck off. I don't care about pirates. Just give me the big guy. I'm probably not gonna be able to do it this turn, but next time hopefully I'll survive one more round of this BS. Yeah, because next time he's probably gonna appear already shielded. Ah, fuck. Yes. Exactly. Orange is 100. Okay, I thought oranges were weaker. So are these 100 then? Oh, so they are. Okay. And of course he's gonna absorb my shots, so I can't really kill these myself anymore. Wonderful. No, I don't have plasma.
A truly terrible thing happened. I have forgotten to farm trading cards yesterday.
Forgot the what trading cards?
Forgot to farm trading cards.
Ah, to farm trading cards. Yeah, that's terrible. You're gonna live. Or is there something we need to do to help you? Like donate to your Patreon.
Did you just ask something because I could barely hear?
Yeah, I asked if you're gonna live or if there's something that we need to do to save you. Like donating to your Patreon or something.
Well, I don't know. Probably there is still enough time to get at least like level 1 badge. So that will be good enough. If shit hits the fan, I can just buy the trading cards. Though I don't really like doing that.
In the meantime, this fucker is dead finally. Jesus Christ. I hate him. I hate him so much. Well, not actually that much, but he's kind of terrible.
So, how many attempts took you?
That
Like
was
4?
the third one. I died twice, I think. And also he fell on me. But Samus just doesn't know how to not stand there a big thing that is falling down. And that is why I have this dark Phazon suit, because big Phazon motherfucker fell on me. That's genius. So I'm gonna go back, at least into that morph ball thing. And also, aren't there 2 artifacts I'm supposed to get somewhere deep in here? One of them might be there, so I do need to kind of explore again. Also, would be a good idea to save, perhaps, because I don't want to do that again.
I think so, Sabiente. But you're better off just selling them.
Unless you don't have a phone like me and you can't sell them because you have to wait for like half a month. So I just turn them into gems. Okay, so I guess it didn't entirely suck as a boss. Maybe I would still say I enjoyed fighting it more than the ones that were just tedious and long. But there is something to be said about just thing being fucking wonky as hell. Because he just disappears, but then he appears and immediately starts regenerating, not even giving you time. But then he doesn't have that much health either, so if you just happen to look in the correct way when he appears, you will be able to stun him enough to deal like half a damage of his health. So really it seems like the whole fight is just based on luck which pirates appear, because you don't want to keep switching beams while there's danger of him appearing when you need plasma beam. And him appearing somewhere you can see immediately in your field of view, or him appearing somewhere you can't see, because it doesn't fucking correspond to the sound of where you can hear him three-dimensionally. So it's like a nice enough boss that is just kind of fucking not polished at all and should have been better designed. Well, no, not better designed, better realized. Maybe give him more normal health, but make his armor less vulnerable or less tough. Because the part of shooting off his armor is the most tedious by far. And also, honestly, I kinda wish it's just this game tried to use like regular console FPS controls instead of whatever fucking retarded thing they are using here, where I can't even look up or down without holding a button. Yeah, these rocks are here definitely just to slow me down, so I really can't survive this without this immunity. Wow, it's kind of on the nose. I wonder if I could drop a power bomb and destroy all these rocks immediately. Okay, one artifact left. Might as well check him out. Warrior. Remove research lies within the mines. A corrupted invader is trapped there. Hit this creature to claim the artifact of warrior. I wonder if that is just somewhere around the boss. Could be. I do freaking hope that actual Metroid Prime itself is slightly less tedious boss. And the other guy that we have to fight as well. And like, I don't know, maybe my mood is not like good enough, because logically all these things that annoy me right now are, they seem like design choices that are not inherently bad, like not being able to hit Metroids from distance with the ice beam means you have to put yourself at risk to actually be able to defeat them. You can't just snipe them. But something about how the entire game is made, something just makes it feel like you should be able to do that anyway. It's not like in Doom where your auto-aim just stops working at a distance. That's actually kind of better than this in terms of limiting the distance of engagement. Oh boy, Sabienta, that doesn't sound promising at all. I don't think I will be disappointed, I will just be annoyed, because I don't have high expectations for him. The best part about him, I know that is he looks kinda creepy in some angles. That would be cool. But surely he can't be more tedious than what? Oh, I guess I jumped on the mushroom, never mind. Surely he can't be much more tedious than the freaking ice golem thing, or the flower. Like, how the hell do you get more tedious than that? I guess by being tedious and difficult as well, but I don't know if he's difficult really. I remember little bits about him. Okay, so I don't know where I was trying to jump. I guess I just wasn't thinking. What I need to do is jump on that mushroom. No, I was trying to jump on that mushroom. I need to jump on this mushroom, perhaps.
Well, if you want to make a boss more tedious, you can just make him say shit, like every time he does stuff. What was that in What was that boss called? Like Egg Viper or something? The one that said like, get a load of this
Ah, no, that's
every
actually
time.
kind of funny, I don't know. I would have found that humorous enough to distract me from the tedium. What the fuck? Did I suddenly just forget how to grapple beam? Okay. Finally. God damn fuck piece of shit. Okay. Okay. At least I don't get damaged in phasing anymore. That's a small victory. Nah, knew that it wouldn't work. Like in a normal game with good controls, you'd be able to jump while looking up. Like jump forward and keep looking up at the time, but no, they wanted it to be fancy. Why didn't they just do two controls? Ah, damn it! I wonder how I got through this without falling so much in the first time. Maybe I caught him at a better angle, like so he went farther. Like this perhaps. This should be clearly far enough. That's kind of Arg! I need to land on the mushroom, not behind the mushroom, okay. Maybe, was I doing that the entire time? I might have been doing that the entire time. It's kind of weird if you actually need to exploit this thing where you can start shooting at him and then actually land the shot when he is farther than you're supposed to be able to hit. Like this, so let's see. If I land on this mushroom, I cannot land this mushroom because I'm pressing backwards and she doesn't actually go backwards when I want her. Okay. Learning. Too late in the game, but still learning about how this works. Apparently I can control my trajectory very well. After the grapple beam thing. Okay. Fucking thank you. Finally. Don't care about you fucking losers. Just go away. Arg! No, bomb, explode. Didn't lay the bombs when I pressed the button. This is a new low. Shh, fucking hit him, Jesus Christ, how wonky can you get? And of course I have to wait for it. Like, look at this bullshit, like... So I shoot a missile, hypothetically. And I'm mashing the shooting. Look how long it takes me to be able to shoot again. And there's two Metroids, and I kill one with a missile. Before I can shoot the next one with ice, he's just gonna already be on my ass. What the fuck is that? Of course they didn't do any sort of shortcut here, so I could perhaps maybe not have to do this again. This wasn't very horrible. Ugh. Unroll, okay. Actually, yeah, this was pretty tame. And I don't need that grapple point, I hope. I feel like I don't need that grapple point. Fuck. How do we get out of here again? Just here? Okay.
Having fun there, Antroid?
Yeah. Something resembling fun. The beginning of this game was much better. Okay, like, what the fuck is that? That thing is not even in range. You have to jump to get to it. That's retarded. And you can't really jump well while looking up. I guess maybe on the controller you would be able to do it easier because I wouldn't have the problem of look spring or whatever it is. Come on. So Sabiente, how tedious is the other guy that we have to fight before Metroid Prime? I don't remember anything about the combat against that guy at all from watching playthroughs. Get away from me. Oh, at least this fucker isn't here again. That's nice. Okay, that sounds like it would be good to have between two tedious bosses. Platform active. This looks like precisely nothing. And there's two. So where is my artifact, damn it? Or is this thing actually important in some way? Doesn't look like it. Let's peek into the next room. Oh, okay, that's kind of you.
So do you have like maximum health now?
I feel like I probably do, because there is no way there's an entire extra row of health. And I absolutely missed an artifact somewhere. Okay, so is that room called something about research, like Omega Pirate research or something? With quarters, not exactly, I suppose. Metroid quarantine. Prison processing center. Yeah, give me that again. Where is the...
It did say something about research.
A room of research lies within the mines. A corrupted invader is trapped there. Defeat this creature to claim the artifact for... You know what? It might just be... not elite guy, but... one of the normal guys in the pipes. Mega research.
Is this like the only place with the mines? Or there are any other mines?
No, this is the only mine location. So there is...
Wait, I think there was, yeah, research.
elite research and also a mega research here. Well, they're both on the way back, kind of, I think, yeah. I think they should be, yes, the yellow is here. Actually, no, they aren't, but, you know, I'm gonna pop into a mega research anyways. Because this green would go up to this. Which has a shortcut to the end, but I would have to go the full way to get the elite research room. And also that. Well, let's move then. I'm gonna assume it's not in the Omega Pirate quarters. But I do wonder, like, was there any reason I couldn't have approached the elite pirate from this direction? Huh. Interesting. Well, too late to find out now, but... I guess I didn't have the phasing suit, but I wouldn't have died from this little room. This guy have way too much health. What did I just say? These guys have way too much health. That's what I wanted to say. I think I said this guy have way too much health or something like that. Yeah. Right, well. Where's that go? That's elevator to Magmur, which I don't need at all. So I need that middle room, middle exit rather. Oh, come on. I'm charging my laser. You should be sucked in. Okay, that sent us through their direction. Yes. I don't remember having to roll here. What does this do and where does it go? Oh. Yeah, okay, I guess I do have to roll here. Wait a second, is there something? I guess not, it's just a room. Okay, so this is elite control, not research. And I need to go upwards to the ventilation shaft, looks like. What else is even here? Oh, okay. I wonder if they did anything to the firing rate of things in Metroid Prime and 2. Or Meta 2 and 3 rather. Prime and 2, come on man. Does it even make sense?
Nothing really makes sense in our lives.
Yeah, true, but there are different extents of nonsense, and that was more than normal. Okay, Omega Research. Is there anyone I still have yet to defeat? Switch to that beam, thank you. Man, the charge beam really is the key to this not being tedious. Right, well there's a guy. There's that guy down here. Can I break him out or something? Ah, piece of shit. Guy. There we go, power missile for the win. Perhaps not.
You sure you don't need that one upgrade that you missed?
Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. Also, I don't think any beam combos apart from the power missiles really open anything extra. I'm just gonna bank on the fact that maybe they really did mean Elite research. Okay. Go back for now. Because I mean, there was this guy, I killed him, he broke out of this, but I didn't get an artifact for it. Everyone? This time. But I'm beyond caring about combat. Fuck off, just let me pass. At some point, just every enemy in a game becomes more annoying than anything, because like, what do you care even? Wait, that's main quarry. That's not where I want to be. I want to be on bottom, behind me. Okay, Metroids, I don't care. Stop doing the stun animation, just go through the goddamn door. Wait, isn't this exactly where I just was? No, it's not, because there's a different obstacle. Okay. No! Okay, let's not hurry or lose patience. That's the key to being frustrated where you really don't have any good reason to be. I'm pretty sure this is not the research room. No, it is a research room. What?
They were just researching what's gonna happen if you shoot the wall with a really big gun.
Yeah, that's quite elite. Huh. Well, there is this guy. I wonder if there's any way to let him out, or if I have to actually like shoot his shit. Well, okay, I guess that's supposed to work. It looks a little bit fucked up. I guess it's one of those kind of almost failed specimen that they might have been talking about in the logs everywhere around here.
So he's just like the boss you fought?
No, it's the regular version. The boss I thought was a small version of... a big version of these guys. I fought like 2 or 3 of these guys before the boss. These are elite pirates, and this I guess is just some specifically fucked up version of an elite pirate, and the boss was a mega pirate, which is like one super fucking elite pirate that's really great. Kinda like, these are all Hell Knights and he was a Baron. Almost. Except Barons aren't bosses, but you know what I mean. Or orange and green reptiloids. I wonder if I should just go the super missile. Oh, even managed to land that shot me. Okay. Yes, I know. Okay, now which way to that one room with that one last thing? Forward. Good. Everything is on the way.
So what, you gonna finish the game now?
Yeah, perhaps. 2 bosses left, unfortunately, but still might have time for 2 bosses. I'm just gonna run around with a charged... Well, never mind. Still gonna run around with a charged ice beam though. Okay, first and foremost though, we'll kill this guy, I guess. Well, he's here. Sabient, I have done the artifacts, I have them all. Because I'm good at the game like that. So there was this thing on the way here, which everyone's forgotten because it was like 3 weeks ago or so. And when I looked for it there off camera, I didn't realize I needed to blow this up and deactivate the actual force field. So I had to walk through this whole bullshit there, find that out, and then go back through this whole bullshit, deactivate it, go back through that whole bullshit into that room. So basically, imagine going through this room 3 times instead of 1. At least the pirates don't respawn or anything like that, so that's nice. Yeah, like, if only Samus had a little bit more mobility, like changing the beams and such. See this? Oh shit. The ice pirates, for example, can be killed. Whoa, shit, I didn't mean to do that. They can be killed with 1 charge shot and 1 missile. And I would probably be able to kill all 3 pirates before the boss reappeared. If I just had the time properly change my beams and start shooting them and all that stuff, but no, of course I need to go through animations every fucking time, even though I never had to do that in 2D Metroids. But it's fancy! I mean, it is fancy, but sometimes you don't need to be fancy. That's console gaming for you, though. Even great games like Metroid Prime series are not immune to the fallings of consoles. Okay, destroy the thing from here, or swap around, that works too. Flamethrower required.
I just don't really like the look of this suit.
The dark suit, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, luckily she doesn't really keep it for long. And in Metroid Prime 2, the suits are very interesting because they're not just color changes, they're all stylized in interesting ways. Okay, I don't have quite the missile amount to show off the flamethrower, but I will get some on my ship on the way to... Aha! Never noticed this one. On the way to the boss. I wonder how much items I will end up missing, because I've clearly forgotten some places with power bombs, and I very likely have missed some stuff you could X-ray see, or even that other ray thing. Not X-ray, X. Well, I mean X-ray visor and that other visor thing, I meant to say. Where is my... Perhaps the logbook shall say... No, perhaps the inventory says somewhere. Maybe in the other visors. I think one of the visors had like maximum missiles. No? No, I guess they don't. Oh well. I'll get the maximum from the ship and I will see how much I have. I wonder why they have little aquariums there in the walls. It's kind of uncharacteristic for space pirates. Maybe they're like growing killer fish. Okay, so where the fuck do I even go? How do I best escape this whole bullshit? That's not what I want. Okay, Talon overworld south, so that's got to be pretty close to where I need to be. I don't exactly remember which one it is. It might be... No, it's probably not the plasma beam door, because I didn't have the plasma beam on the way here. What was through the plasma beam door? I guess it was just missiles, probably. Yeah, I think it was just missiles in that one big tall room in Talon overworld. I needed the X-ray for there, I think, as well. It ended up being just missiles. Oh, she has some kind of glow around her suit though, that's kind of interesting. I wonder if power bombs are useful against any of the bosses, because I'm not gonna go... Oh, wait a second. There might be something under this. Or maybe not. Huh. I don't remember if there are big phase-in pools anywhere that I can now navigate through. I don't think there were. I don't remember any, at least. I'm just gonna ignore any possible item collection and just go to my ship. If I can fucking find it though. Oh, I have to go through the... I might have to go through a little bit of a underwater ship section again. Oh well, that shouldn't be too long. Probably not the best beam to do because I can't walk past them after they're frozen. I mildly remember this room and the surrounding areas. But evidently not enough because I think the door was actually on the upper level. Well, you know, Sabiente, isn't plasma the one type of flame that works underwater? I don't know how they set on fire, but maybe it's special plasma fire. Okay, clearly I'm not supposed to go through like that. Where the hell was that door even? Like, it looks like it's slightly above, but yeah, there. But how do I even get there? However, when I said I remember this room, I don't remember this room. I mean, I remember it exists, but I don't remember how to navigate it. Maybe this is destructible? I don't know. Oh. Game, you don't really need to block my fucking way back. I just want to go back to the ship.
Where the fuck even are you?
I'm
that doesn't look like the place with the artifacts.
No, I'm in the underwater frigate. I'm on the way back to my own ship. Okay, this is the way. And the place with the artifacts is beyond my own ship, so I need to go through this. This seems to be the shortest way still, because otherwise I would need to go through Chosen Ruins, and no one wants that. Hopefully I'm not going backwards right now. Okay, no, I wasn't going backwards. Fuck off, I don't care. Literally, fuck off, I don't care. Fuck off. How do I get above? How do I get above? Okay, so there's this elevator here. On this platform, and hopefully this, okay. Don't give a shit about anyone, can kill me, just go away and die. This was the big climb that I couldn't do without the gravity suit, where it told me that, yo, progress is halted. Might as well save him here, just in case something stupid happens. Are you gonna do zero mission today, Hippocat, by the way? If this ends soonish.
I guess I should stream today. But, I don't know. I will try to force myself.
Yeah. I'm sure people will say, no, you don't need to force yourself, Hippocat, just do it when you want to.
By people you mean Sabiente, who's like the only one here.
Well, I mean, like, if you started the stream and people came in and said, I don't want to play, I'm just forcing myself to. I would probably also agree with these people, because, like, if you're just in a bad mood and annoyed with the game, it's not as like it's fun to watch that. So just play and stream when you feel like playing, because you used to do that when you were bored. That was a good excuse to stream and do stuff. If you would rather, for example, read fanfics, I would totally understand. Also, it will give me free time as well, that I don't have to sit and watch, even though I would sit and watch, but only if you were enjoying the game.
Well, I don't think there is much left of what I'm reading, so I will probably end before this evening.
Well.
And then I will have nothing to do.
Well, whatever. So if you, when you want, just stream when you want. You're under no obligation, Hippocat. That's the takeaway. But just know, if you decide to stream after like 9 in the evening, I might not sit there the whole time. Yeah. There we go. Sabienta's agreeing that he's predictable like that. You know, the best part is, I know, like, the big gameplay aspect of Metroid Prime 2 is just by itself considered by nearly everyone to be tedious and annoying. And I kinda hope it doesn't come much worse than everything we've faced with the bosses primarily. And some of the platforming in this game. Because I feel like I can actually weather, speaking of weather, I can probably weather that aspect of 2 better, because I'm, for example, I've never been opposed to like damaging floors in Doom that you sometimes have to quickly navigate without being able to find the suit or anything like that. And the aspect of Prime 2 is pretty much that, you know, half of the game world is the dark world, where you constantly take damage unless you are in a safe bubble. Until you find suits, that is, but you can see how that could get on people's nerves a little bit.
So what about Samus' spaceship? Was it also made by Chosen?
I have no clue. Did I scan it at any point? I guess I must have. What's the same first? Registered to summon. Actually, you know what? The spaceship is different than absolutely every Metroid game, so I'm not sure. Maybe.
But they still kinda all look like her helmet.
Yeah. I don't know. Also, apparently, I might be missing 5 missile power-ups somewhere, and God knows how many power bombs. But I don't give a shit. Let's flamethrower a little bit. Not really quite that much of a flamethrower, but also doesn't hit through missiles at quite the rate I would expect it to, or maybe I just have enough missiles. But let's replenish stuff again. Having done that, and go fight the guy and then the final boss. Only now I could remember exactly where the way to the artifact chamber is. Directly in front of me. Okay, past the waterfall. Yes, yes, yes. Now I remember. Yes, Sabienta, I mean, I can see how that could be fun, and I'm probably not gonna hate it as much as a lot of people do, but it's just kind of interesting how I'm kind of getting annoyed by this game, and the second game is considered to be, ooh, look like, hold my beer level of much worse, but let's see. I do wonder in Prime 3, I don't remember much about it, but, well, I mean, gameplay-wise, what might have changed. But I wonder if stuff like changing beams and changing between rockets and beams is quicker in there, because it's more of an action game thanks to being controlled with a Wii mode, which is gonna give me mouse control hopefully. So that's gonna be cool. Because usually mouse to Wii mode works very well in emulators. And I say that without a hint of sarcasm, by the way, because it literally does. Though I do say I find the entire premise of Prime 2 to be retarded, because like a meteor, kinda like this meteor here, struck the world of Aether, which is the planet of Metroid Prime 2, and it somehow splits it into light Aether and dark Aether. Like, what the fuck is that bullshit? Doesn't even make any sense. Oh well, Sabienta, that sounds promising. Oh, hey, it's the guy. And I have absolutely zero recollection of how you're supposed to fight him, so we'll have to figure it out. Hopefully the scan will provide the information. Thank you for clearing the battlefield, by the way. I don't want to fight amidst all the column shit. Thank you for showing his tail as well. Informative.
Kinda looks almost mechanical in this game.
Yeah, they did say in one of the logs, like, the reconstruction of life form Ridley completed. Or something to that effect, so I feel like he has been mechanical for several games. Actually, you might have some surprise waiting for you in Zero Mission. Morphology, Meta Ridley. Genetically enhanced Ridley metaform. Reborn and evolved through pirate technology, Meta Ridley is a fearsome enforcer. Its armored hide is extremely resilient, save for the chest, which has thinner plating. Aha. The pirates have fused a number of potent weapons to the creature, including a multi-missile system, a kinetic breath weapon, a meson bomb launcher, and an ultra-thermal flame strike projectile. That sounds like a fancy name. Metroid is also a formidable melee combatant, making any sort of engagement a risky proposition. Well, it's just as vulnerable, that's all I needed to hear.
So is Ridley like of some specific special race? Why don't space pirates make more of them?
I have no idea. I feel like there's some mysticism involved in all the space pirate bullshit. Basically, remember how in Super Metroid there was that statue, and what the fuck was that? Okay. The statue that kind of blew up, and one of the leaders is a ghost, straight up. So I feel like there's some sort of like Ridley essence thing that just gets put into his body every time when they reconstruct him. And so he's like a... I would call it his soul, but that just sounds dumb. So I feel like he's like a unique thing that they keep remaking because they kind of need him. I appreciate the lock-on range, by the way. And it's kind of strange because in some games, I think actually outside of games he's implied sometimes to be fully intelligent and be able to speak and all that. And in this game it just calls it a life form or a creature and stuff like that. He's just blowing up all the shows of shit. Man, the lock-on doesn't work sometimes. Okay, that's the aspect I keep forgetting about this game. When you get, like, not damaged, but shaken a little bit, you drop your beam charge and all that. That's getting a bit annoying, because I want to have my beam charge with flamethrower on his ass, which doesn't actually work. Okay. Maybe I needed to go from the side when his face blocked it. I didn't see if it did any damage, but I'm gonna just assume it did. Okay, thank you. Clearing out all the whole arena. I wonder if shooting missiles at this range would do anything. I don't think they have like a wall shit. A distance limit. No, I didn't. What? I didn't actually press that, but okay. I don't know if they have a distance limit of any sort. Okay, that must have hit. Yeah. I do have to... Oh no, some things still stand. I do have to concede that playing this with a controller would probably be better. Because first of all, I'd have proper access for all the aiming stuff. And probably the button setup would be more convenient and easy to understand. Because right now I'm still kind of mixing up my charging beam, my lock-on buttons, my look up buttons and all that stuff. That makes me miss stuff and just, you know, do stupid shit when I could be doing more damage. But that's the best way I have to play this game until they release from the Switch or something. I wonder if they made his wings like that just so you could see him in the distance better. I also am fairly certain he has a second form and a second life bar, because this would otherwise be a bit too easy. He doesn't really do much damage to me. Maybe he like starts just crawling on the floor, lose his wings or something. I think this beam has a range limit actually. Okay, not the charged version, but the regular version at least. I wonder if there is any good place to stand here where I'm guaranteed to dodge his shit. Like maybe the diving, like the bombing run doesn't hit me if I stand under the arches. There he thought he should have collided with something. It was flying kinda low. Ah, maybe he does have a second life bar, but a second face surely. Man, he looks pretty cool. The model is really good. Ah, yeah, there we go. Apparently I did subconsciously remember him losing his wings or something like that. So why am I looking onto his head now?
Scan him again, maybe?
Yeah, no, actually it doesn't seem like he has anything new, but what if he has like a heart now? No, I guess not. Okay, he needs to stop ramming me, come on. Maybe just use rockets or... But no, this is not the beam I wanted. God, fuck. Maybe I need to dodge him well before I can do something. Or shoot him in the mouth or something like that. Okay, that's a dodge, but... doesn't like he... Fuck, and his fucking tail, okay. He does a tail whip as well. Yeah, I kinda figured about his mouth, but I totally tried that and it didn't do any fucking thing. Oh, I guess it does do something. Alright. Maybe I need to charge. No, didn't hit. Guess it would make sense, the hitbox would fucking go away, you piece of garbage. Ah!
He's kind of like a Dark Souls boss.
I mean, they all are. Okay, I actually wanted to charge, but... Okay, he just fucking has an arm there that conveniently keeps blocking my freaking shots. Ah, wrong button. Okay, so maybe I should charge him when he does that shit. Ah, no damage at all. Is the flamethrower ever gonna be useful? Of being found so late in the game, like, would I ever use him up against, like, you know? Oh well, it was not even the correct angle to shoot him, okay. Motherfucker. Still somehow hits me. Fucking hell, I have to be really in front of each other. Come on, just do the thing. Where's the charge drops? Okay. A couple more times should be enough. So what if I... Fuck off. What if I keep sending closer to him? Maybe they will prompt him to keep doing this, like, fire breath attack instead of charging. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Too late for the idea to really help me, but it was a good idea. Phew, okay. And the Chozo are mad, fuck you. That's kind of like premise back almost.
What the fuck? Couldn't they do that like in the beginning of the fight?
He was armored. Oh, but the ghosts of the stone things are still present. Cool. The essence of the elements is still here.
Oh, it's the fucking ghost, shoot them!
These are the good ghosts, apparently. Okay, I kind of wish to maybe go back and save with my ship, because I don't trust this game to put a save point, honestly. Also, they will give me all my shit back, so kind of want that as well. And just wish there be an actual save point and then like a missile station as well on the way down, but no better safe than sorry. We only have the most tedious boss left, apparently, according to Sabienta. And I get to listen to the cool music again. And I wonder if I could. I mean, in Prime 3 you kind of fly your ship, but I don't remember if you do any like combat in it. But you could totally do some sort of bombing run on the ship and just fuck up the space pirate base and shit like that. I feel like you do have some combat situations in Prime 3, but they're very limited and like mostly it's just not even know. If I remember correctly, you just have like a summon your ship to bomb this particular space here, kind of thing, which are fixed spots in the areas. But there might be in the beginning there might be some like, oh, turn that way and fly your ship by docking it into the thing. Some like minor interactivity. I remember that much. Yeah, well, we did know that it goes from planet to planet, but I don't remember if there was space combat of any sort. I feel like I remember starting with something like a little weak parody of space combat, but maybe I'm just imagining things how I thought they should have been done instead of how they were actually done. Ah, the elevator to end all elevators. Or maybe it's a teleporter, never mind. So this is a one-time thing. Oh, and the safe station. But maybe there would be a missile station. Anyway, this is a one-time thing for Phazon, because this like Super Phazon is orange for some reason. And never in any other Prime game is Phazon orange, even in places where it should be even more concentrated than this. So maybe this is like some special way the Phazon like reacted to other shit that was on this planet or something, like chosen stuff, because I could believe all sorts of science mumbo jumbo, but it just smells like a little bit of inconsistency. And this Phazon I'm not immune to with my suit, so I'll have to jump and shit. Yeah, just scan them, come on. Lumigek. Something something. Well, let's just shoot the hell out of him. Maybe they were intended to be my missile farming thing. So I am hoping that those doors are just, you know, oh, shizer, miser. Fuck is that? No.
Scan this motherfucker.
Fission Metroid. Ah, Metroid Fission, you say. Metroid with the ability to split into two forms. The Fission Metroid is a mutant capable of splitting in two. This split endows the new creature with invulnerability to most weaponry. What? That's kind of BS. This effect is unstable, resulting in weakness to a type of weapon fire. The invulnerability appears to be random due to the chaotic nature of Phazon mutation. Well. What? How can he resist? Oh. Okay. This is just all sorts of retarded. I can't really dodge them, can I?
Do you have to fight them?
Well, I mean, they're gonna keep attacking me. I guess I kinda can dodge them sometimes, occasionally. Okay, it was not quite as bad because they were not attacking as fast as I expected them to, but whatever. Hopefully they don't like regenerate. Do I have to jump on the teeth? I guess I have to jump on the teeth a little bit. You know what? Fuck off, Metroids. I don't give a shit anymore. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. This looks cool, but I can't really stop and appreciate the sights because the fucking retarded Metroids are. Fuck off, you piece of shit. How the fuck are you gonna fight him? Like there's two of them. Look onto the other one, you garbage piece of fuckery. I hate this.
On.
Fucking hell, and it keeps locking onto the wrong one. Fuck you, game. You fucking retarded piece of shit. No. Okay, you know what? Yes. Fuck them, This is retarded, this is the worst. This is not good design, I can even say that with confidence, like, fuck this. The very idea of fighting fucking retarded Metroids, go away, you trash, utter trash, let me go. Fucking hell. Okay, that might be worse than any boss. That room is just idiotic. They keep fucking coming and they have way too much health. Arg! Get the fuck away. And it keeps locking onto the wrong one after I get one of me. Really, the beam changing rather shouldn't have been quite as long as it is in this game, because that just fucks you up. You have to constantly change between beams, but no, you have to do reanimation. Fuck off. Ah, there's already another one, not even. You know what? I'm just gonna go back. I don't care about wasting power bombs anymore. I guess what I could be doing is looking at which one is starting to attack me, switch to that beam, and just counterattack like that, but that surely cannot be reliably done. I'm not sure how it's possible to ignore them, Sabienta. They just latch onto me as I do jumping. There's way too many of them. How the fuck do you manage to ignore them? It doesn't sound plausible. Hopefully this gives me my power bombs back, because I kinda wish to have spare power bombs just in case. Probably not. Yeah, only 3. Oh well. How did this game become so bad? Fuck off! Near the end. It was so good at the beginning. Fuck. Fucking hell, go away, you piece of trash. Stop ramming me. Arg. The worst. Just the worst. This is manageable. Oh, there we go. There's a big face.
The fuck is this?
Actually, it's just a face by accident. I mean, they probably shaped it like that to resemble a face as you enter, but it doesn't actually have like one big face. It has a little face in there as well, but that big thing was just like, you know, just happened to look like a face to creep you out as you enter.
Is this the Metroid Prime?
Yep. But there we go. Here's a somewhat of a face there. Just not the one we saw initially. Highly evolved phasing producing life form. The aberration known as Metroid Prime is a source of phasing, making it immensely powerful. Genetic flow makes it susceptible to certain weapons for brief periods. Only its head is truly vulnerable, other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include ultra-frigid breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, and particle wave projectors. I guess it's the stuff that he kinda stole from the pirates at one time. Its massive strength and barbed carapace, I also thought it was called caparas, but maybe I was wrong. Make it lethal in melee combat. Recommend maximum firepower when engaging this enemy. Thank you, Sid, for recommending maximum firepower. Can you please? Appreciate it.
What a great fucking advice. Recommend maximum firepower. As if you wouldn't want maximum firepower in any engagement.
Yeah. Also, it's not actually a Metroid of any sort. I don't know why it's called Metroid Prime. I think the pirates just called it that. Because they're idiots. What color are you now? Guess white. No, yellow. Guess it was just kind of his default color there for a second. God, he deflected my super missile. What a jerk. Actually, I probably shouldn't be wasting missiles before I know I might use them later. Oh yeah, I remember this. There's something about this fight where we actually have to like go into these trenches and curl up in the ball to avoid his shit. Like it does some sort of ramming attack or something. That's probably not it, but you know, better safe than sorry. Or a giant beam attack of some sort. Maybe one he's red or white. Yeah, I can see that happening suddenly. Where is my cannon? Go! Fucking... what the fuck was that? Ah, that's the ramp. Could use a bit more of a tail, but okay. Maybe I learned it better. And there's the ice cream. Now switch to ice. I pressed that before. I kinda figured Sabiento, but I can't be arsed right now. Ah! It doesn't really move that much sometimes. So it seems manageable. There we go. Okay, learn the fell. Oh no, that's not the run. Maybe I didn't learn the fell. It was kind of interesting with that face inside all that armor there. Oh, come on. I thought I was locked in. Oh, that's not something I want to stand in. Samus, thank you. Okay, after that I think he runs. Or he just runs. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kinda wasted a bunch of health by standing in his beams like that, but maybe it might be enough. Maybe it will be a miracle and I really have to fight him. Oh, bollocks, what is this? I guess that's the tractor beam or whatever it's called. Okay, balls, targeting the balls, only target the balls, thank you. I think they just dropped missiles, which I really don't need. Oh well. Yes, okay, so he rams after he kind of gets stunned like that. And okay, I should be in the trenches until I do that, because fucking switch to that. Man, stop giving me fucking missiles. I don't even need missiles for this fight, I don't think. Unless I can just use freaking like wave buster or something. I guess I can, but it doesn't really seem to be doing that much damage. And if I waste all my missiles, it's just going to be new missiles forever. Maybe that wasn't a bad idea. Fuck off. At least this doesn't do damage. Somehow I keep avoiding his melee attacks there after that tracker beam thing. Oh, now you do ice shit, even though you're not in ice form. Always be charging. Why does it throw me out like that? It's interesting. Ah. Because the game doesn't think I need help. Well, thank you, finally. How about the missile combo? Well, I guess if I hit, you might have seen if there's any result of it. Because the missile combos might be common, for all I know. No! Yeah, I feel like the missile combos are common, so that's good. And, so maybe the ice form isn't that bad. I mean, it's annoying to be frozen, but it's not worse than any other form. Looks like to me. No, what? Didn't he just change to red and then immediately change to ice again?
Imagine if he did that after each shot.
How about let's not even imagine that. I do appreciate them turning me around, like after he throws me out of the thing, the game actually turns me around, so when I unwall I face him still. Maybe that's why it throws me away like that. Oh, and he's receiving fire damage. You know what, I feel like the ice shit really does a number, because like look how much health he's suddenly missing. I don't even remember doing that, but like 1 or 2 ice missiles make him ram me every time I do that. And by ice missiles I of course mean ice spreader, but you know. Oh, I managed to dodge that anyways. Oh, and it turned me anyway. Ooh, thank you. Maybe I was looking more at my health instead of his and thinking it was his. Parts of the music kind of sound like drone, like why yow 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 yow, something like that. In Turn 2.0 game at the very least. I think either the like old computer or something sounded like that. Yeah, I don't mean computer, but I mean like the music in a level that was themed as an old computer. Oh, fuck off! I wanted to do the ice missile. Oh, the holes. Oh boy, he's doing like some crazy shit right now. Ah! You see how much fucking damage that does? Holy shit, that's insane. Fuck off. Oh, I do hope that's the end though, because I'm nearly dead. He really stepped up his game near the end there. Ah, I actually feel like it's not the end. I remember something. But maybe that's just a cutscene. Or maybe it's from another game entirely. Like, see here, this looks like an arena. Maybe they give me health again? Since I've been I'm so good at this game. Give me health, please! I'm gonna just die immediately. Oh, there is some health. Metroid Prime. The core essence of Metroid Prime. It's indicates that the phase energy form of Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from phase-infused arm cannon will damage it. It generates pools of phasing when it attacks. Use these to fuel your suit's phasing weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroids to... Oh, hell no. Resistant battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so. Well, that's just great.
Shit, I sure hope you don't have to fight the first phase again if you die here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I will have to do that, but you know. So, it says that it generates pools of phasing when it attacks, like that. And it sounds like I can just stand in there, and my arm cannon will magically become a magical phasing cannon. That will be able to hit me. Hyper mode, yeah, just now to find him. Okay, he just kinda disappeared while I was doing that. Thank you. Maybe I needed to use a visor. I don't need to use a visor. Okay, give me another pool of bullshit. I don't know even where I am. Ah. Where the hell this thing is? Okay, so it switches between what visor I can use? What? Okay, that seems like a pool of bullshit. Ah, what the... What's he above me the whole time? Fuck is going on with him disappearing? That's retarded. Oh, I wasn't happy with that for a second. Where is the pool? I guess the pool's gone. Yes, Aviant, I kinda figured, and that's... I kinda hate that with all my heart. Because I'm not even sure, like, he doesn't even go elsewhere, he's just above the pool. I can't see him because he's above me. Okay, now there's energy low. Can't really do anything about that. He just pushed me there invisibly. Fuck off! He does some bullshit thing where... Is he visible when he's like actually properly visible? Is he visible in both these visors? Or is he just invisible apart from the regular visor? Because that would be also pretty retarded, but I wouldn't put it past the game. Yeah, I guess he's, for some retarded reason, completely invulnerable, invisible in both X-ray and thermal when he's visible in normal, and that's just idiotic, kind of, but at least he isn't summoning Metroid. Ah, well, I'm dead. And I hope he doesn't summon any fucking Metroids, and also I'm pretty sure I'm gonna fight the first phase. Oh boy. Wait, why am I here? Weren't there a save, like... Wasn't there rather a save before jumping in the Metroid bullshit? Wasn't there a save here? What's the... What?
There was like a missile recharge thingy here.
Oh. Just missile recharge. Well, damn it. I don't even think it's worth it to go there. I'm full on missiles and it's not like I really use missiles anyway. Nah.
I'm gonna fuck.
I'm gonna grow a beard before you finish the one. That would be
Yeah, that also. Actually, I want to say, I'm gonna go grab some food.
yeah, that would be a good idea. This seems like absolutely retarded. Like, the first phase was alright. And if it ended with that, I would have been happy with the final boss, but... The fact that they give me a second phase and don't restore your health and just drop all that bullshit, like, the second phase is just idiotic. I don't want to fight that. But I have to. And I have to do all this retarded shit each time. At least they don't, like, drop you on the floor when they're on your ass like that. Wait, where is that? Okay. If they dropped you on the floor while grappling onto you and just undid all your jumping, that would have been... Ah, this again. Why didn't they put a save station right before that fucking boss? At least I can look in this face a little bit more. I think this is my favorite part of the boss. Ugh, honestly. I think I wanna wait for Hippocate so he can see it a little bit again. Actually, I won't. I will probably die anyways again, so there will be further opportunities. Okay, hopefully now that I know some more things about how to fight him, I might not lose as much health. What the? Why are you shooting at me? What's going on? Oh, come on, stop spazzing out. No, I feel like the yellow phase is probably my least favorite because the yellow beam is just so shit. That's not damaging enough attacks. I guess I could just use super missiles. Yes, yes, I've seen this before. Let me skip this shit. Come on. You know what, yeah, the ice phase is actually the best phase.
I see you're still enjoying this awesome boss fight.
Yeah, well, I mean, still, it is a long thing. This phase I actually quite enjoy because actually this is fun. Most of the time. Especially the ice phase. For all Sabienta said it was the worst one, I think it's the best one, because you shoot once with the ice spreader and that's it, like, he goes to the next color. Also, it looks like the charged version of the wave beam is homing, so that's good. Yeah, the yellow phase is my least favorite, that's for sure. I mean, no, it has power missiles, super missiles, or whatever, I can probably deal with that as well. Now that I remember, it would make sense that the ice spreader does too much damage, because it doesn't require 10 missiles, which is like 2 super missiles. Probably does 2 super missiles in damage, and here honestly, it did seem like... like 2 super missiles was what got him through the yellow phase. Because the green thing kinda... I agree, LR. So yeah, when he does the little missile barrage, it seems like it would be best to come close to him. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, what? Okay. Get out. Okay, please keep the white for longer.
Hey, it'll work.
And he still manages to step on me somehow, when I'm hiding in the trenches. Oh, what? Guess I did him double damage, so he decided to run me twice. Okay, keep doing the ice form. I'm just fine with... Nah, fucking hell. You asshole. Good thing about the plasma beam is that he sometimes keeps taking damage after I hit him once because he's on fire. Okay, the way not to get stepped on is not be in the center trench. Makes sense. That's the barrage attack, and approach. Yeah. And is that I have severely more health right now than the first time, so there might be a chance immediately. Let's hope. Some is still damaging, but whatever, I guess it was the balls. Can I skip? I also don't care about scanning him again, because I don't think it will help me like lock onto any part of him or anything like that. I feel like that was the gimmick with the Parasite Queen and Parasite Queen only, the introduction to scanning enemies. Ah, there is the pool of Phazon. Okay, now I suppose I can just find him once like this. Yeah, I actually don't see where his life bar is right now. Oh, there we go. So I find him once, immediately after he disappears, and I can see him doing the like changing visors. I find him, I lock onto him, and then I go into the Phazon pool. I'm not sure if the Phazon pool is here right now. Can't really see it without the normal visor. Okay, I think that, yeah, there is the Phazon pool, so is he gonna? Yes, he is. Okay, now he changed to thermal. So I make sure I see him first, not just speed into the Phazon pool immediately. Now I speed into Phazon pool and I fuck him up. Okay, this is much easier than I thought it was. This is gonna take a little bit. I mean, at the end I make everything look easy, to be honest, but the first phase is really not that tough, looks like. Okay, there's a Phazon. Oh, there's a Metroid, shit. Okay, these are thankfully normal Metroids, which means easy. Okay, first I'm gonna find you. Are you visible normally? Yes, you are. Good. I wonder if I have charge beam when I'm doing that. When I'm cleaning windows, but maybe I don't. This shit is easily jumpable. And I think I'm just gonna stick with, yeah, with the freeze beam. Those Metroids. Okay, which visor? This visor. Yeah. I just need to step into the puddle. No, when I hold the button I just keep shooting. That's nice. That's very nice, okay. You know what, this boss is alright. Really, you just need to figure out how to fight him. I don't know, I've just turned into Hypocrite there. Oh, I didn't kill him the first time, it's a terrible boss. That's not how I roll, bitches. I figure it out, and then I figure, yes, I actually really like this boss. Interesting. Wasn't there music the first time I got to this phase? I feel like there was. Maybe it glitched out, maybe it didn't. So again, confirm, deny. Is there really supposed to be no music during the second phase? This is kind of weirding me out a little bit. Okay, do the thing, please. I can jump over this all day. Please do the thing. Okay, there we go, there's the thing. Oh, there's now harder Metroids. Okay, and he changed visor type. Is it normal or is it gonna be... Yeah, it's normal. Luckily the pool stays for a bit. But... Ah, Sabienta, that's nice. Oh well. I'm just that good, I guess, in the game that the music couldn't catch up. I think it might have been because I got hit by something after the first phase and that maybe that's the thing. I wonder if I can perhaps go to the options, sound, music volume, and fiddle with that maybe now. Ah, weird. I guess it just didn't launch at all. Figured maybe I could just restart the music somehow. Oh well. Spectacular. Oh, that's the shade Metroids. Well, I have a recipe for that. Yeah. I think he is nearly dead also. But if I could stand in the puddle, that would be great. Really good that I can destroy the shit Metroids with power bomb. Because that just makes it just satisfying after the grief they gave me. Okay, are you the shit Metroids? Yes, you are. Feel free to latch on.
These are shit Metroids, so you have to use shit beam on them.
Unfortunately, I didn't acquire shit beam at any point. Okay, are you normal right now, or are you thermal? I guess you are thermal. Are you feed or squid? I think I just killed him. Okay, cool. He's freaking out! There's several of him. He's really freaking out, and there's the core from like freaking Metroid Fusion for some reason.
It was X all along.
Yeah.
What plot twist.
What a twist! But he wants my darkness. He stole my dark suit. And now he's gonna go anime a little bit. Actually, I'm not sure it goes anime in this, or if it goes anime in the intro to like Metroid Prime 2. Or maybe like after the credits or some shit. We'll see.
Does it turn into a schoolgirl?
Almost, you could say that. Now you can call your fucking ship. Okay, we action jump shot. Well, luckily I have no fall damage, so whatever.
Why does everything burn suddenly?
Well, it's the good tradition of shit exploding when the worst guy dies on the planet. And this was the last time she looked like a real person.
What do you mean?
I mean, she's way more cartoony in the next Prime games, and even every other Metroid game ever where she has a 3D model. This is the most realistic her face ever looked. Well, let's see if there is any sort of thing after the credits. I'm also
Can you
kinda...
fast forward the credits?
What?
Can you fast forward the credits?
Not sure, I don't feel like pressing buttons, which I don't know what they might do. Maybe I can skip them. But let's just enjoy the music. The music is great anyways. Okay. So, you know what? In the end... Flagra or whatever, and the big ice golem guy, they just were a bit too long, not hard. The Omega Pirate was kinda wonky, but also not hard once you figured him out, just annoying. I think he might be my least favorite boss in the game. Ridley was interesting, and I don't have anything against him. And Metroid Prime, I think, actually, now that I figured him out after the first death, he might be my favorite boss in the game, because actually you have to do shit. He's almost always vulnerable to something at least, but you just have to change the beam and he's vulnerable again. And every other boss you have to wait some stupid shit. I guess in the Mega Pirate you have to fire missiles all the time, but still there's wait periods. And so the Metroid Prime I think is my favorite. So Sabiente, I feel like we've had entirely different experiences with the combat in this game. But yeah, I really love this music track. This is the menu track and the credits I suppose, but it does have the little weird from the menu. But the menu and the main theme are also great in 2. I'm almost half tempted to launch 2 right now, just you see like the intro or something. And switch off after that. No? But why?
No.
But why? Why?
Kinda wanna stream to it.
Oh, okay, that's good. Good enough for me, I mean. Not, well, I mean, yeah. A good reason. That's weird, Savvy, and I love spamming missiles. And in all Metroid games, you always spam missiles at bosses, wherever you can. Like, it's the rule. Gypsy and Brewster, okay. Like when Hippocat, I think when you fought like Ridley in some of the Metroid, I don't remember which one it was, but you were like shooting one missile and like 2 missiles maybe, but then the second try you started just spamming them and killed him immediately. I don't remember if it was Super or Fusion. But that definitely happened with one of the Ridley fights.
Yeah,
So-
I remember something like that.
So the missile spam is like a core part of the Metroid gameplay against bosses at the very least. And in here I just figured, well, you know, I'm probably not gonna use missiles a lot because they don't seem to be like the one type that you can kill the boss with, like with the Mega Pirate. So I guess I figured Ice Beam is shit. I might as well use missiles while I'm at it. And same with the Yellow Beam. Iron Mort active. 81%. I think I can live with that.
What? Samus does not undress?
Ah, no.
This game was for nothing.
I'm just wondering what hard mode is. It's probably just the harder mode of the regular. Maybe just via the numbers and shit. And let's see what that save does, because there might be... Yeah, I saved after the boss. So technically, if I really wanted to in my spare time, not on stream obviously, I could still probably, unless it doesn't let me go back up. Let me see. Does the elevator work back up? Or teleport or whatever it was? Because I'm wondering if I can actually mop up and get 100% and like the concept art stuff. Yeah, I can go back up. So okay, you know what? I feel like I'm gonna do this somewhere off camera. I'm gonna run through the game a little bit and see if I can't find like the remaining probably 5 missile packs and however many power bomb packs there might be. Because it does seem like that difficult a task. Then again, maybe it, I mean, I have all the health ones, the E-tanks, I feel. So it might be feasible for me to do that. But of course I'm not gonna subject anyone to that because it's gonna be just me backtracking through everything and getting annoyed and not finding anything. So let's go through the sphincter. And well, let's just quickly mention my future schedule, because we've finished both Doom and Metroid Prime 1 as I kind of expected we would, which was kind of a nice way it worked out in the end. Going forward, I have several games to stream that I want to stream apart from the rest of the Prime series, and as I also said, the Witcher series in the far future. But I don't want to stream both days of the weekend, because as I said, it's a bit annoying. So I'm probably gonna stream on Saturdays, and I might just, like I did with SNES Doom, I might just turn on the stream at some random weekday after work and just stream some other random shit. Probably not one of the big games, like the big games, the Metroid Prime and Witchers, I'm probably gonna restrict to weekends exclusively. Mostly because it's the sort of stuff like the Hippocat should be here for that, and we coordinate, and that's like all set up in advance and shit. But with my random weekday streams, I'm not gonna even wait for Hippocat. If he's not here and I feel like streaming, I'm gonna stream anyways. And that's gonna be like SNES games, including SNES Doom and some other games. Maybe that game, Hippocat, that I showed you. And I mean, I know that you wanted to see it specifically, but you could also always see it in archives, I suppose. Or we'll see how it turns out, because next one is gonna be finishing up SNES Doom. After that I might do SNES Doom on Nightmare, because that sounds possible, unlike the PC version. And then we'll see. But yeah, if you're in for Metroid Prime 2, then you come next Saturday and you watch Metroid Prime 2. But for now, oh, also yes, I'm probably not gonna get 100% scans. But isn't that a different thing from items? Oh yeah, wait, the concept art is given for scans, right? Oh well, never mind, I guess I'm not gonna do any mop-ups. Well, that's actually fine. I wasn't particularly like giddily looking forward to doing that. It was a nice possibility, but I think I missed a bunch of shit, like the red wasps from the boss fight or something like that. But yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess. We finished the boss, finished the game. So everything. I feel like they showed me what happened to Metroid Prime core thing after it took away my dark suit in this game, but maybe they don't. Hopefully it's not a bonus scene for like 100% everything. In which case, just YouTube it, I'm not doing that. Hey, yeah. But yeah, as I was almost about to say before Sabiente, Sabiente saying that, this stream is now officially over, and this game as well. So thank you all for tuning in, and goodbye.
Goodbye.